In this video, we're going to discuss the global affected object behavior. Okay, so I've come into this sort of like storage facility where I've come across this scene that is a little disturbing. We've got a couple of dead bodies here. I don't know what exactly happened, but I'm going to come in close to investigate. And when I do that, I can see that my Geiger meter is ticking up. I'm getting some sort of radiation here. So I'm just going to quickly grab this weapon because that's helpful and get away from that radiation. You can see I've taken on some radiation. I can cure that later maybe, but I'm no longer gaining radiation because I've gotten away from the object, and also my health depleted a little bit. But then, as I got away from that object, it stopped. So getting close to this object is what's causing that effect. So I want to stay away from those barrels because obviously they're irradiated. So let me show you how this works. Now, if you've seen Global Affected Zone, this is going to be nothing new. It's very similar, but I want to warn you that there is one caveat to this one that I'll touch on at the end. So be sure to stick through the entire video so you can learn that pro tip, okay? So here is the Global Affected Object behavior. And as I demonstrated in a previous video, I've set up my own global variable called myRads this time. Same way as I did before. So if you haven't seen that, be sure to check that out. And like I said, this behavior is very similar. We have some in-range text. So as I get within the range of the object, I could display some text here, kind of give the player some warning. I chose not to in this case. The affected range is just how close to I have to be to the object in order for it to affect me. The effect that we'll experience, add or deduct. So that's adding or deducting to the global that I've set it to. So I could be, gaining health or gaining radiation or losing, just about anything, hunger, I don't know, whatever you want to do. Then we have the effect multiplier, which is how much is it affecting me per tick. And this tick is per second in this case. So I could do every 20 seconds or however often. So you'll just have to dial that in to make it right for your game. This is where you put a reference to the global variable that you've created. So we put that there. And then you don't have to deduct health or add health. You could choose none. I chose to deduct health just to show that it does both if you want it to. Spawn at start just means that it's active immediately when the game starts. You could also trigger it somehow. Again, depends on your scenario. This is really meant to be very generic. I'm using radiation. It could just be about anything, whatever you want it to be. And then lastly, and this is the pro tip that I promised you in the beginning, the sound in this case, because I'm getting closer to the object, I want that sound to play as I get closer and then fade away as I get farther. So I really want it to be a 3D sound. But if I were to use a stereo sound and I were to activate this behavior by getting close to it, as I went away from it, that stereo sound would never stop. It would just follow you forever. So if you're going to use this behavior, do be sure to use a mono sound in order to have that effect of that 3D sound that fades away as you get away from it. That's my pro tip for today. Other than that, that's the global affected object behavior. Pretty simple. Like I said, very similar to the zone behavior that we covered earlier. If you enjoyed the video or if you learned anything new, please be sure to click the like button down below. If you're new here or if you just haven't subscribed yet, would love to have you stick around. Please be sure to subscribe. And lastly, if you'd like a notification for whenever new videos are posted, just click the bell icon. That'll let you know when new videos are ready for you to view. Thanks so much for watching all the way through, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, don't forget there's a written guide for every behavior, including ones I haven't yet covered on this channel. And if you want to learn some more, why don't you check out this video next.